right, earlier today, you did a response to the story, and I need to let our student who's learning from home know that the video before did not work. But basically what we did was we responded to the text. We answered the question, what is a pal? Or no, are you a pal? The question was, are you a pal? And you answered that by telling who you are a pal with, and I'll give them back. I'll give them back. We're just not going to play with them right now. Let's put them in your desk. We'll put them back here. Okay, there we go. They're yours. I'm not taking them away. I just didn't want you to play with them right now. So we answered the question, are you a pal? And you did that in your spiral notebook. So if you are learning from home, you'll go to the next page in your spiral notebook and you will answer the question, are you a pal? You'll do it in sentences and then you'll draw a picture. Okay? Then we read those poems. Raise your hand if Mrs. Graff or Mrs. Judici read all those poems to you in the room next door. Carly, did you hear the poems? Raise your hand if you heard the poems so that I know that everybody read them. Noelle, did you hear the poems?
Yeah.
Then raise your hand. Brody, did you hear the poems? Raise your hand. Very good, hands down. So if you are learning from home, you can read all those poems, and tomorrow we're going to do an activity with those poems. Well, right now we're going to do our phonemic awareness and our phonics for the day. I'm going to say a beginning, a middle, and an ending sound. Then we'll blend them together to make a word. One thing I like to do when I'm doing that is to look at my fingers and to hold up a finger as I say the sound. So, p, a, p, a, Pam. So I hold up a finger for each sound and then I blend it. Yes, Luke?
I'm a liquid too.
What?
I'm a liquid too.
You what?
I'm a liquid too.
Oh,
Me too.
we'll talk about that another time. Ready? T, a, p, tap. So hold up a finger for each sound, then sweep it across to blend those sounds together. K, a, n, k, and what's the word? Can. R, a, p, r, a, p, rap. P, a, o, p, a, o, pow. Very good. I'm going to look at these high frequency words, and I want you to find the one that has an I sound. I sound. Yes, Cyrus.
I know that.
Yes. I. Which one of those words has an I sound? Oh, I asked you to raise your hand. Hudson.
With.
With. This word has an I sound. What letter makes the I sound? Karina? What letter makes the I sound? I. Very good. It's the letter I, and in that word it makes the I sound. Today we're going to work with I. Now, we're going to put up some A words and some I words. We're going to think about what is different.
Like cow.
So let's think of some A words that we've been working with and some I. So I'm going to start with at. Here the A and it. Here the I. Who can think of a word with A? Isaiah. What? This is the time for your loudest voice.
This one.
For A. What? Cat. You when Silas gets back, you may go. So cat. You said what? Hat that you wear on your head? Okay. I know, it's really hard with the air running, but it's too hot to leave it off. Hat. How about a word like it? Jack?
Fit.
Fit. Fit. Another A word. Elizabeth?
Cat.
Cat. Another I word. Joe?
Bit.
Bit. Like I bit into the apple. Bit. Brendan?
Bat.
Bat. So what letter are we changing in these words? Are we changing the A? Are we changing the T? No, because this is the rhyme part. That stays the same. The first letter changes. The rhyme here is it. That stays the same. The first letter changes. Who can think of another if word? Tori?
Hit.
Hit? Okay. So let's read all these words. We've got hat,
Hat. 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 Bat. Hit. Hit. Hit.
very good. We're going to do a paper now, and if you're learning from home, this will be on the documents section. It's a space race, has nothing to do with space, but it's cute. Again, we are going to cut and glue, and I'm going to go through the pictures with you so you will know what they sound like. This is I bet you'll know what that one is. Can anybody tell us? A bat. Remember, what number is this?
6.
6. This is many of you won't know what that is. It's a pin. A pin. Okay. Okay. And then we've got a fan. You've had that one before, a fan. This is what a baby wears when they're eating. A bib. And then we've got something you put things in after you go shopping, or maybe a bag, like for your lunch. So you're going to cut those out, glue them in the correct column, and what do you think the lines underneath are for? Write the word. They are so good at this.